welcome to Godrej LOUD. I'm Shruti Mishra. We are at the SP Jain Institute of Management and Research in Mumbai, and we've got a power-packed episode for you. Now, dreamers from across 3 premier management institutes hold a mirror to their dreams, and Godrej gives some of them a chance to live out their dream. The day before the LOUD talk at SP Jain, and the campus is buzzing with energy, and there's an air of anticipation. The dreamers are letting you take a peek into their deepest desires.
My big dream right now is something that I called my home, my pride. I want to launch a line of merchandise based on my hometown.
I call my dream the Candle Shanks project. My dream is to make a music album, an original music album where I compose songs, collaborating with different artists, and I cover stories of real-life heroes.
When I was in 3rd year of college in my engineering, so we have this thing called a term project. So when we were doing the term project, we were working on something of a solar energy. This is the product which we had made. So this is like a solar mobile charger. So once you make it receptive to sunlight, it automatically starts charging a mobile phone.
I have set up an institute in Calcutta that trains young people to learn table tennis. We have many challenges in my dream, like the equipment, but a vision that this can be made possible to the Indian players as well is something that I strive for.
The unique opportunity Godrej LOUD presents has not just students but the faculty excited as well.
I don't think anybody's come up with this idea, and I think making the students think about their dreams is a great idea, because everybody decides to work, but if they have a dream and they're working for their dreams, I suppose they'll do better.
The excitement has reached fever pitch. It's the day of the Godrej LOUD talk at SP Jain Institute of Management and Research. So let's put our ear to the ground and see what the students are expecting.
Mainly here to hear Ms. Nisa Godrej's speech, because she is definitely one of the upcoming women entrepreneurs in this country, leading a huge business house. So that's what I'm looking forward to.
All right. So what are you expecting from this session?
Well, I've heard that Mr. Mark Khan is coming here, the leading agricultural venture capitalist. So I'm really looking forward to getting some agricultural insights from that guy. Really looking forward.
The speakers from Godrej are looking forward to the biggest edition of LOUD yet. They're here to motivate, inspire and mentor a new generation of dreamers so that their fantasies can take flight. Thank you so much for joining us here. Nisa, let me start with you. How is LOUD different this time from before?
LOUD this year is just bigger, it's louder, and we have CNBC with us, and it's going to be very, very exciting.
All right, Parmesh, tell us what in your books does a LOUD winner make?
I think to win LOUD, you have to be very, very authentic. You have to be real. Of course, you have to be passionate. You have to have a great dream. But what we at Godrej look for is authenticity. You have to be really authentic and genuine, and that shines through in your application and how you present yourself. So we're looking for that authentic spark.
So first of all, welcome to Godrej LOUD. This is our launch of Godrej LOUD 2014, and we're very, very proud to be doing it over here. So can we hear it?
So I like to call this an MBA in 15 seconds, okay? No, you'll see, okay? So this is your MBA. This is academics, okay? You're gonna catch? Okay. Now I just want you with one hand to go like this, okay? That's your academics. These are extracurricular activities, okay? Clubs, organizations, that godforsaken thing known as PlaceCom. Okay? You gonna catch this? Yeah? I'm not gonna hit you in the face? Okay, I hope not either. Well done. Now I want you to, come on. All right? So, you've got your extracurriculars and you're handling them. You're handling your academics. Academics are fine. These are new friends. You got that? You can't, no, I want you in hands only, okay? Those are new friends? Okay. Yup. We good? Yes. Okay. This is placements. I need a little bit of balance. Okay. So, what do we got there? We got academics, we got extracurriculars, we've got placements, and friendships. Yes. Okay? Friendships are going close. Okay. This is family, this is sleep, This was your sex life. And here comes your sanity. Well done. Thank you very much. You've been a lovely victim / volunteer. So that's why we're doing this. Take advantage of it. Take your 30 minutes to an hour tonight. Make good long-term decisions. And I wish you all very, very happy lives. Thank you very much.
I think when I was your age and someone asked me what was my dream, I would probably say something vague like this, you know. So what I wanted to share with you all today is a few of my dreams, and now I'm 30 something. So I'm just going to share a few of my dreams, and hopefully you can learn a little bit something. And what I found is useful is to sort of ask myself, what is my dream? Why is this my dream? Are you sure this is my dream and not my parents' dream or Mark's dream or Parmesh's dream or someone else's dream? And how am I going to go about achieving this dream, correct? And whether it's a small dream or a big dream, you know, I think it's really important to ask what is my dream, why am I dreaming this, and how am I going to achieve it? So I'll just end with saying you have this one life. It's one wild and precious life. So please do apply to Loud and tell us what you want to do. Thank you.
It's been an action-packed 2 days at SP Jain. On the other side, we head to another B school to meet dreamers hoping to live out their dream. Welcome back. Our second pit stop on the Godrej LOUD campus tour this week is the National Institute for Industrial Engineering, or NITIE, in Mumbai.
There's a buzz around the campus. The bands are fine-tuning their loud anthems before the final performance. And the starry-eyed dreamers are letting you get a ringside view.
My big dream is to introduce a learning tool across the society, and especially among the underprivileged children from villages and slums, through wall painting. And yes, I have been living this dream from last 5 years. I started this initiative in 2011 among college students and painted 14 walls, which was a huge success in our city. And later in 2012, we did it in a huge scale and involved students and children from nearby slums and painted 25 walls for 36 hours and got rewarded in Limca Book of National Record for largest wall painting initiative. Now I want to introduce this campaign into our education system and raise many social issues.
My dream is to teach at least 3 students till they graduate, till they become self-sustainable, and once they become, they'll be their own teachers and mentors.
When I say dream, the first thing that comes to my mind is table tennis. I've been playing it since I was in my 7th standard. I've grown up seeing my dad playing table tennis as a professional player. I couldn't always find a time for my training. I always craved to get trained well. My dream is to get trained in one of the best and one of the elite training camps in the world. One of them is National Chinese Table Tennis Academy based in China, and another of them is B75 based in Denmark. I want to live these 2 dreams of mine and live it loud.
The faculty too is looking forward to the unique opportunity Godrej is giving the students.
The environment on the campus is very enthusiastic. Students take interest in preparing for the event. They work on posters. They prepare welcome videos for the company.
Students of NITIE are waiting eagerly for their loud talk today. Let's hear out their expectations.
I think it's going to be more of an interactive session where the students will be clearing their doubts, whatever they have about Godrej and Loud.
I think it's going to be really fun-filled and interactive, and I'm looking forward to the dreaming part and how Godrej is going to provide us with a platform to actually, come up with, follow our passions and just be loud.
They're here to give the students of NITIE a chance to fulfill their latent desires. So Vandana, let me start by asking you, how is this year's Loud bigger, better? How is it different from the previous years?
Well, you know, we're very excited to be back at NITIE. This is one of the first campuses we actually launched Loud at 2 years ago. And what's different this year is, one, I think we're tied up with CNBC. This is so much bigger. We're going to be sharing this with like so many viewers all over the place. I think we have some really fun stuff lined up. So for example, we've gone to each campus and we've asked them to come up with a Godrej anthem. And we're very excited to see how that turns out, because that's going to be like our song from now on.
All right, Parmesh, what according to you makes a Loud winner?
What we've seen consistently is that Loud winners are genuine, they're passionate, they're very authentic, and the way they argue for their dream with such genuine intent that it just shines through, you know, their application completely. And I think over the years we've seen dreams become so much more interesting, so much more creative, and I think in this avatar of Loud we're going to see even more of that.
This is the official launch of Godrej Loud at NITIE. So we're very pleased to have you over here. Welcome to Godrej Loud.
ख्वाबों के पीछे हम चल दिए, कुछ भी ना सोचा निकल पड़े, ख्वाहिश हो ऐसी जिस हम निकले, वो ही तो ना हो हम क्या जिए. Make some noise, guys!
So this story of my life at Godrej is coming to you in 5 steps. So the first step to actually making your idea go anywhere is you have to start somewhere. This seems really dumb and simple, because you don't start somewhere, how will you go somewhere? But a lot of people, when they have ideas, they refuse to start. They spend a lot of time in something that they call planning. Even when you have a good idea, even when something might prove to be a hit in terms of your prototype, you might realize that there are roadblocks. None of this would have happened, none of our achievements would have happened if we hadn't done step number 3, which is collaborate. The 4th step, and I think this is again equally important, is when you take an idea from start to finish, is that you have to add value to whatever you're doing. It's very linked to collaboration. If you don't add value, certainly in the workplace you'll get fired. If you have an idea and you think it's important, in today's media saturated age, where your Twitter feed is rolling like this, like this, like this, what you tweeted 5 minutes ago someone has forgotten. If you don't push your idea out there and sell it and make people realize how important it is, nobody else will. So I think if you have an idea and you believe it's important, it's your duty to go out there and pimp it. Don't be shy. And so Rakhi Sawant said this, and I quote, "Jo bikta hai wo dikta hai," end quote. Sorry, jo dikta hai wo bikta hai, sorry. You know, y'all are so intelligent. I'm glad y'all caught that. My contention to you is this: if you do all these steps, there will come a moment in the life of your idea when that idea will have a life of its own, when there will come this magical moment where you feel it'll all be worth. But really, I think just the process of applying to Loud, the process of crystallizing maybe dreams and thoughts that you've not even articulated to your own self for your whole life, either because your parents never allowed you, or you never allowed yourself to think beyond this treadmill that you were on of 10th, 12th, CAT, JEE, all this nonsense, you know. Now you're here. You can get off the treadmill and actually look at who am I, what do I want, really. So use it as really cheap therapy. All you have to do is send an application.
Ma'am, to be honest, before I was coming to this event, I was wondering about the assignments I've got. But now I'm really thinking about what I want to do with myself, my life. So, you know, the whole concept, the whole event was just amazing. You know, I feel alive now.
Welcome back. Today Godrej Loud is at the campus of XLRI Jamshedpur for the first time. Let's take a look at what's been going on.
While the bands rehearsed in the run-up to their performance on day 2. Students of all shapes and sizes queued up outside the confession booth to tell us their dreams.
I'm a crazy Manchester United fan. This crazy. So my dream is to watch them play live at Old Trafford at the Theatre of Dreams, and probably someday manage Manchester United as a brand in Asia.
What I want to do really in my life is travel across Europe in a Audi TT Roadster, mind you. And this is something which I did with my father, who did the same thing himself. He went backpacking across Europe. So that is something which I eventually want to do in life before I die.
My dream or my goal in life is to be part of a movie
either as a producer or as an assistant director. I've been inspired by Mr. Anil Radhakrishnan Menon, whose directorial debut North 24 Kadam was released last year, and he won the National Film Award for the Best Feature Film in Malayalam.
For me, my big dream is to become a social entrepreneur. I want to educate the underprivileged students, maybe in any form, maybe through dance school, music school, or simply just giving them the curriculum education.
It's the first time Loud is on campus, and the students here at XLRI are an enthusiastic and excited lot. So let's take a listen to what they are looking forward to.
I'm excited that the group HR himself is coming here. So for the first time in Godrej comes to campus, and such a big personality is coming here. So it's something all of us are excited about.
Alright, Loud is coming here for the first time. So how's been the buzz in college?
Very exciting. I mean, everyone's been talking about it. For the first time, these people are coming to our college. Mr. Shirish Joshi, I mean, everyone is so excited because most of us are from BM, so we were very excited about having someone as a strategic marketing head. So
what are your expectations from the session?
See, this is not really a very normal session. Normally, we have case studies, which are pretty boring. So this is something interesting because it's about achieving a dream, something we can relate to. So yeah, we're very excited about it.
The benefactors offering these students a once-in-a-lifetime chance tell us why they believe that initiatives like Loud are so important. How is Loud different this time? How is it bigger and better from the previous years?
Well, one is that you are part of it, so that gives people an even larger platform. But I think we've also grown from experience, and for us also now we've seen it work. And so we are approaching it not as an experimental new product, but we are approaching it as a proven technique that we've got, which helps both students understand us better and us understand the students better.
Alright, Sumit, what in your books makes a Loud winner?
Passion, definitely, but not just passion for the sake of the competition, but something that you really tried something, immersed yourself, and you want to really carry forward.
Alright, Sanjeev, this is your first time at the XLRI campus. What are your expectations from the campus?
Oh, huge expectations, not only from campus, also from us, because I think this campus is really well known across the board, and we were really looking forward to come to this campus for a very long time. We thought this is the best year to come here because we are getting covered by CNBC, and we have really gone louder than ever before, and really excited to be here.
Given a chance to live out your dream today, what would that be?
Traveling around the world, and that's what I saw outside also on graffiti, and it resonates so much with me, and I think maybe I've done 5% of it, but maybe there's still a 95% which is still there.
Alright, I'm sure, Shirish, you must be having a musical dream.
To compose for a Bollywood movie.
Really hope that you all are as excited as we are to be in this session. Are you? So we know we're at the right campus, the campus that she's been talking about. So this, in fact, is a series of firsts for us at Godrej LOUD. It's the first time we are here at XLRI. It's the first time that we are making this bigger and much louder. It's also the first time that we are introducing the Godrej LOUD Anthem Contest.
क्यों आजकल नींद कम ख्वाब ज़्यादा है, लगता खुदा का कोई नेक इरादा है, या मुझे प्यार है या कैसा कुमार है या
So let me narrate to you two of my journeys. One I'll keep very short, and the second I'll spend a little bit more time on. Now, I have more than one dream. I'm a professional, I have a dream as a professional. I'm head of a family, and I have dreams for my family, my wife, my children. But I also had hobbies in college days, and one of them, in fact, before college days, was to become a musician. Now, there's no musician in my family. Nobody sings, it's never existed. I don't think anybody in the family even had an instrument. I got my first harmonica. It took 2 years of pestering my dad to do it. And those were very different times. You would think, it should be a pretty easy thing, but it wasn't that easy. It was a luxury, but I got it. And a couple of years after that, I managed to get some tunes out of it. So that's when my first concerts started happening. When I joined management, that's when I also started then attempting to sing for the first time. And so every year I made a pran kehte hain Hindi mein pran liya. So I was determined that every year I would buy an instrument, and I kept that up for a few years. But it's really in the last 10 years that a serious amount of playing has taken place, and things actually have moved forward fairly quickly. So that's the heart of the journey that I
Pans out, because that's going to be like...
And I kept that. All of that has happened during my senior years. What I thought I would do was, as I've gone through this journey, there are a few things that I've realized about at least living this dream that I thought I'd share with you, and maybe some thoughts would be helpful to you. That first step is critical. You must get started. Because it's only when you get started that things unfold, and it's a little bit like climbing mountains, right? When you go in the mountains, you think you're climbing a peak. When you reach there, you see the next one, and then you climb that and you see the next one. And so you never know what lies ahead, and so what's critical is you get started. It's hard work. Now, it doesn't feel like work, but it is long hours to be spent. Lastly, I can tell you from my own experience, it's never too late to start.
पानी दा रंग बहक के, पानी दा रंग बहक के, अखियां जो हंजूरन पे, माहिया ना आया मेरा, माहिया ना आया, माहिया ना आया मेरा, माहिया ना आया, रांझना ना आया मेरा, रांझना ना आया, माहिया ना आया मेरा, रांझना ना आया.
Next week on Godrej Loud, we travel to XIM Bhubaneswar, IIM Lucknow and SIBM in Pune. See how loud these campuses get and whether their anthems make the cut.